So as you guys can see here, I'm a pretty big backpack collector. I have 5 different backpacks right here that I've used over the years, ranging from various sizes, whether I'm putting it in my locker or if I'm actually going on vacation and taking it to travel. The backpack I'm about to show you guys is going to be really cool because it's quite a bit bigger than even my biggest backpack right here, the Razor backpack, and I'm going to show you guys right now. This backpack is from Waterfly, and let me show you guys what it looks like. And there it is, the brand new backpack from Waterfly. The best part about this backpack is we now have some lunch with that silicone gel there. So we're going to take a look inside this backpack and we're going to see what all we can fit inside of here. At first glance, it looks like it is a little bit smaller than my Razor backpack, but that doesn't mean we can't fit more inside of it. Right off the bat, one thing I can really admire on the back strap, there's a little pouch here. You could put your phone. Really cool if you're traveling. Now, peeking inside the backpack, once you take off this main strap here, which was folded in, you can see there is a lot of room inside here. There is a ton of space for stuff. And we're going to start cramming some things in here and seeing what we can all hold in here. All right, so inside we have our 16-inch razor blade fitting no problem with plenty of room for other accessories. You can see it takes up a very small compartment, a lot of capacity in this backpack. So let's go fill it with some more stuff. I don't have a tripod, so there's going to be a lot of editing during this. So apologies for that. Okay, so I found out what that compartment is for. It's not actually the water bottle slot. The water bottle slot is here. However, this slot looks like it can hold a phone securely, so you don't have to have it in your pockets. This is great for somebody that does not actually have pockets, like say they're wearing shorts, or they don't want to keep it on them and risk losing it. So this pocket does not fit phones that are 6.9 inches. It only fits phones that are 6.5 inches. So if you're using a Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus, 24 Plus, 23 Plus, or below, you are fine. Don't try to put the Ultra phones in there because that will not work. The smaller phone will work. And how can I tell as well? We have a Note 20 Ultra, and if you try to stuff it in the backpack, this compartment is not quite big enough. So if they can increase this by about maybe half an inch, it should fit the phone just fine. But if you have a phone, like this is an S10 Plus, there is no problem with it fitting in there. So my Sony Xperia 1 Mark 7, when I get it back, which is currently being repaired, will fit inside here just fine. And it even has a little strap so you can pull it out easier, and you close it like that. And there a phone goes in. Again, the minor gripe that I have is you cannot fit an Ultra variant in here, but if you have a 6.5 inch or smaller phone, yes, it will fit. One thing I would like to see is an additional accessory where you can fit the Ultra phones, or maybe make that 0.2 inches bigger to accompany the bigger phones like the ones I have. But if you have a medium-sized phone, that is of no difference. And with the backpack fully stretched out, it is about as tall, maybe a little bit taller than the Razor backpack. Obviously, the handle makes it stick out, but that backpack is actually slightly taller, and there's a lot of stuff you can cram in there. We're going to see what all we can fit in here now. Testing out other devices in this front compartment, a 12.9-inch iPad Pro will not fit. However, the smaller version of the Samsung Galaxy Tablet looks like it does fit barely. Yes, it does. My Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus will not fall out from there. However, for something slightly bigger, like a 12.9-inch iPad Pro, it will not fit in this front compartment. The 11-inch iPad Pro should fit just fine in here, however. And you can just stuff it in the main compartment of the backpack. That should be fine. But if you're looking to put it in the front, you are not able to do that. Now, I tested the side compartment again, and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, which is a 6.5-inch phone, does fit in this slot here, but I have the same problem with my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. It does not fit here, or it does not fit up in here. So you have to use a phone that is 6.5 inches or smaller. And me having bigger devices, that does not work for me, but it might work for you. Now, one feature I do find very convenient is that there is a zipper flap right here to get at all the components, because I found trying to put everything in through the top is very inconvenient, even though you can use it for more space. However, being able to go inside here does make it a lot easier. You can see I got my Nintendo Switch 2 in there, and we're going to see what we can fit in these compartments right here. And in this slot here, my 12.9-inch iPad Pro does fit. So while it will not fit in the little front compartment right here, it will fit in my backpack through the back. So you just got to use a little bit of thinking and figure out where you're going to place your stuff. And that is the same area that I put my 16-inch Razer Blade Pro with a RTX 4090 in here. So that does fit just fine. Let's get some other components in here and see what all we can fit in this backpack. Now, I guess they were also thinking, because my 12.9-inch iPad Pro will slide into this little compartment right here. And as you can see, it is fully sealed inside of here. So inside is my iPad Pro. So while it doesn't fit in some of the other components, they did make room for it. And as you can see, my 16-inch Razer Blade does fit as well. So this backpack does have a lot of things that it can hold. So this backpack has a multi-layer structure, breathable material and design, and yes, the materials do feel high quality and amazing. I don't see this wearing out anytime soon. It is also a water repellent fabric, so if you end up leaving your backpack out in the rain, or for example you're camping and you forget to leave your backpack out, the components in here shouldn't have a problem getting damaged as long as everything's closed up, because this is water resistant material. It's also made from sustainable materials, and I can feel that the materials are high quality. And these are typical buckles that are on backpacks that are really high quality. And expandable by up to 20% capacity. So if you have other things you need to fit in there that are long, you can expand the top part of it. And look at all this extra room that is not occupied by the normal backpack. Most backpackers do not have this. And they are definitely thinking about the customer by having this expandable storage here. Innovative ergonomic shoulder straps, which you can see in the back right here. And this is high quality. And you can see that you can expand them out very easily. It's got the little thing right here. So if you have broad shoulders or you're really tall, you can expand the straps down here and right here to your liking. Ventilated ergonomic 3D back panel, which is what we opened up in order to get some of the other accessories out and in, like the iPad there. You can also put something in here. You can also put something in this little component here. Dedicated laptop compartment. You guys saw my 16-inch Razer Blade in there. Detachable strap pocket with shake-proof design. So if you don't need this, you can take it off just fine. No problem. But it's a nice little accessory to have. For example, if you don't want to carry a phone in a pocket, or you have other things you need to put in there. Built-in mesh pockets, which you can see right here, which can hold all kinds of things from game controllers to larger cell phones, notebooks, pens, anything you can think of. And there's another storage compartment down here which holds more stuff. Expandable side water bottle pocket. So the water bottle pocket holds up to a 20-ounce bottle of Coke. It could probably hold other things as well. Alright, so we have sealed every component of this backpack up. And as you can see, there is still plenty of room for other things here. We have an iPad in here, a laptop, a Nintendo Switch 2. We also have the battery charger. And we also have some other accessories. And there's still plenty of room in this backpack. Not to mention that there's this whole big area here that we could still use if we need to stuff more things into it. However, what's nice is once you close it up, you just grab it from the top like a regular backpack, or you put it on your shoulder straps and it feels just fine. I feel that this backpack is built to last, and for somebody that is not a pack rat like me, you will have no problems having this backpack. And if you want to find out more about this backpack, check out the description and there'll be a little bit more info there for you. Thank you for watching this little video on the Waterfly backpack. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
I'm better than you, and you know it.